Hi there, my name is Ron Rogers, and I'm going to tell you about my likes and dislikes on my channel and YouTube likes and dislikes in general. Now, as you may have noticed, and this kind of surprised me, that you can see the likes, but you don't see the dislikes. So you don't kind of know, does somebody like or dislike or how that goes. And only the creators, yes, I am a creator, only the creators know what their ratio is. So I really don't know kind of what a typical one is. And I'm going to tell you the secret data that only I know. And actually it's quite surprising. Now, I've got a friend who, his hangar's over from my hangar, my big hangar where I keep the 310, not the little hangar where I keep my Great Lakes. But he gives me a lot of information, and he's had a lot of interesting type of careers, and he's kind of given me some ideas about how the algorithm works, likes, dislikes, and how to spice things up, and a lot of the history and stuff. And if anybody knows how to spice things up, it's this guy, because he used to be a letter editor for Penthouse. And you talk about, getting invited to interesting parties. Yeah, okay, I digress. Oh, by the way, I got a new shirt thanks to Tom Wilson. That's actually a pseudonym. That's not his really name. He's one of my subscribers and followers and stuff. And he did the artwork on the T-38, but I digress, because that's also one of my favorite airplanes, although I'm not flying it anymore because I couldn't afford to put gas into it. But yeah, I digress. Okay, now, first of all, I'm going to talk about a few things, that you want people to like your channel, obviously, So the whole thing comes down to, comments. And comments are great because they help you improve your channel. Not all comments are created equal, though. And let me tell you about that. Okay, the first comment is, you're too old. Well, if I go back to where I was young, yeah, it wasn't quite as bad as black and white and rabbit ears. We actually had an antenna, but we had black and white, and I was the remote, that old story, because I would get up and change the channel. I was the channel changer remote, but I remember very distinctly when we went to color. Well, of course, this was way before YouTube, so when I'm in my prime flying, and of course, most people I'm flying for, they now have a YouTube, social media, not just YouTube, but a social media, thing, I'm forgetting my words here. Social media policy. That's it. See, this is trouble when you get old. Social media policy. And I probably couldn't have a channel without getting into a lot of trouble. But okay, I can't do anything about being old. Believe me, you don't need to tell me I'm old. At 73, I know I'm old. Okay, when I went into a doctor's office in my 20s, it was fill out your medical history, and I checked, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Now I'm writing a friggin' autobiography when I go in there. Okay, I'm digressing again. Okay, the first thing is, you're old. Well, nothing I can do about that. I should have started earlier. Okay, I've discussed that. Well, there's a couple other things. You could be better looking. Okay, look at this guy. If I look like this guy, there's a built-in thumbs up. And, I've tried to get Tom Cruise to do my videos. He won't return my call. And I got to check on this restraining order, because I'm not sure if I can still park in front of his house and wait for him to come out, But I got to read the fine print of how that works. But if I look like this guy, yeah, I'd probably get a lot more thumbs up. But my friend, the letter editor, well, he gave me some other advice. He says, hey, use AI. There's all sorts of these places where you can go and you can get some AI, and they'll actually do videos and stuff like that. But I thought, okay, I'll try a few AI-generated figures. So I said, okay, give me a B-52. I was doing the one when I did the B-52 radar thing. I said, give me a B-52 going low through the mountains. I don't know where they got the 12-engine B-52 idea from. The B-52 does not have 12 engines. It has 8. Okay, that wasn't too smart. And I said, okay, I did another one, and I said, okay, give me a United Airlines 727 climbing out of O'Hare out over Lake Michigan there, kind of a normal departure. All right. The 727 does not have 5 engines, okay? It does not have 5 engines. And I got another picture where they got it better, but it was still at altitude with the gear down. Okay, this just isn't working. Well, trying to get thumbs up. Thumbs up are supposedly, I guess, not easy to get. And but okay, here it is. This is the secret information. My thumbs up ratio is running right at 99%. That's interesting because, okay, 99% more of the people who watch my videos like it. But I'll put out a video, and I know I got a couple of trolls, and I did a thing on trolls and that. And so I'll put out a video, and I'll wait. And I will have typically 2 dislikes on any video. Now, if I do a video on puppies, I don't think they dislike it. Now, a few when I talk about, a test pilot most people don't know about, I usually don't get a thumbs down. So I'll run with those 100% likes, which is great. That makes it kind of interesting. But I did one on trolls, and so far it's 100% like. Now, okay, don't go out there and say, boy, this poor guy, he's not getting enough dislikes. Well, I'm going to help him out. No, don't do that. But how can I make my channel better? I like the comments. They give me a lot of good ideas. How can I improve it? Well, AI for me isn't working that well. Like I said, I can't do the get any younger thing. But there's things like a lot of these people, I've looked at some other channels, obviously, and a lot of them have a lot of good video content. Well, I don't have the ability to, I'm not somebody with, 1.5 million subscribers, and if I put something out, it doesn't immediately get 100,000 views. I'm a small channel, and I could be really dramatic and all this stuff, and that's not my style. Okay, those people who have the tense music in the background and talking about this horrible thing happened, and it shows all these things that never really happened. Just clickbait is I think what they call it. I guess that's similar to jailbait, which is totally different. But anyway, so okay, the video isn't the best. Okay, so I understand that. You don't like the video. It's more of a slideshow. I hate to say that, but that's, I've got a few with videos, and I've been able to scrape some videos, and my friend, again, told me kind of how to do that and get started on that. So, yeah, I've been able to do that, but it doesn't always work well with the situation. I go and I looked at, I'm going to do one on the C-17 accident up at Elmendorf in Alaska. That was, it's kind of a, guys talk about, it's a follow-on to the B-52 crash. In some respects it is, but there's a lot of interesting differences in it that I'm going to point out. But okay, so I watched one of the videos on a guy who covered it, and it's got the tense music, and it's got all these videos and stuff. Well, let me show you this. This is the cockpit of the C-17. McDonnell Douglas was trying to sell it as a civilian version. It was going to be the MD-17. I'll talk about that when I talk about the flight evaluation of the C-17/MD-17. It's quite interesting. But, okay, I want you to notice there's a lot of buttons in. If you're an engineering type pilot, you just love buttons and stuff. But I want you to notice that it has a stick. Okay, and they kind of modeled it after the A4 stick. It's got full forward back travel, but it's hinged much higher. So it's kind of a weird stick when you fly it compared to what I'm used to with a full throw stick. But, okay, it is what it is, but it's a stick. Well, this guy has a lot of really good video, and it shows somebody in the comments. I didn't go back and look at it because I was really kind of disgusted with the video because I thought it was not very good. Okay, personal opinion. I didn't give it a thumbs down, by the way. I didn't do that, but I thought it wasn't very good. But some people said that's a C-130 cockpit. What I thought it was a 737 cockpit. Anyway, irregardlessly, the C-17 does not have yokes. And all the pictures from the inside flying it had yokes. And no, that's not the way it works. And there it is. There's me in the C-17 cockpit. It was one of the early aircraft, and there I am with my hand actually on the stick. The picture's a little dark there. Sorry about that. But that's me with a hand on the stick. Now, like I said, there are probably, YouTube, when I looked into some of this stuff, they said 5% of the people are always unhappy. Okay, so I kind of expected at least 5% dislike, and like I said, it's like 1%. So, you can have happy trolls, you can have sad trolls. And the thing that got me was when I did the video on the trolls, I thought, hey, my trolls are going to go, it's a video on trolls and I'm going to dislike it. But maybe because it was a video on trolls and I was giving them recognition, they liked it. Because so far, everybody has liked my Trolls Can Be Fun video. Okay, I don't understand that. But anyway, comments are important. Some comments are better than others. You know, you suck, you're old, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, whatever. Constructive comments are the best. Those are the ones I like. Those are the ones that are useful. And of course, I told about, if you just have some horrible comment about me, I can just block it, Some people actually said that no, never block a comment, never remove it, even if it's terrible, because other people will see that and they'll come and they'll say, no, he's really not such a bad guy and stuff like that. And you'll get more comments on your video, and comments are one of the things that drive the algorithm. And I guess I'm not quite sure if that's true or not. I've seen some various comments about do comments drive it. Basically, it's, if people click on the video, if the impressions come up, they click on it, they like it, and they watch it for at least a certain amount of time instead of just going right away. And actually, that's kind of funny because my duration of watch is actually pretty high. I was actually surprised. People don't click off right away. And any of you who have clicked off right away, you're not going to hear this, so you won't know that you click off right away. But those who are still there know that they haven't clicked off right away. Does that make a lot of sense? I don't think so. Anyway, it all comes down to, people watch your channel and you don't know what's going on in their lives. And of course, this goes all over the world, which is really kind of interesting. I mean, a lot of it's in the US, UK, and Australia, but it's all over the world where people have watched my videos. And I think that's really kind of cool. But, some days people are just not having a good day, no matter what's going on. They're in a situation they don't want to be in. Things aren't going well, and they're just not happy. So they're probably going to dislike things. But anyway, like I said, I am running a high like ratio, at least what I think, 99%. That seems pretty good for me, because I didn't think you could make that many people happy, more or less. But hey, don't try to bring up the other dislike side, like think, no, this poor guy wants more dislikes. But anyway, that's the story of likes and dislikes. I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching. Oh, and you can get these t-shirts on my channel, the store thing. Thanks for watching.